Hello everyone. Well, let's hope this is gonna work. So we're gonna check. Oh, I see we get a lot of people on. Awesome. Ollie just texted me and she said, "Do you get difficulty?" And I was like, "No, I'm getting on." So now I'm glad. I think everything seemed right. So let me check that just to make sure, and we're gonna make sure I don't have no echo or anything like that. So just keep, and I know it's a delay, so let's make sure it is no, that's going on good there. Okay, so let's see. Awesome. Okay, now you're going to have to let me know if it is a delay, not a delay, I know it's a delay. If it's echo, that's what I'm afraid, because I get so many windows open. So let's check that out. So hello everyone and welcome to Christmas in July. I should have dressed up Christmassy, but it's way too hot for that. So I see Linda, it's here, Kelly, Kathleen, Terry, Sheila, it's here, Angela, Tony. So I am just looking right now. Let me know if it's echo or if the picture it's blurry. I just want to make sure everything is good. So far it looked like everything seemed right. Right. Send a new customer your way today. Thank you, Pat. I really appreciate that. Linda from Alberta, UK. It's in the house. Linda Ford from the UK. No echo. Awesome. It is right 7:30, so it's time to start. So before I get started, I want to share with you the special, and then we're going to get started. And by when we get done tonight, I'm going to tell you I'm going to have a door prize, and I'm going to put, and through the nights, you're going to be enter. Every time you leave a comment, you get enter for the door prize. And in the middle of the day, I'm going to pick middle of the presentation. I'm going to pick a winner for Bots and Berries, the framelets. It's some shadow there. So that's going to be in the middle of the day. And then at the end of the day, you're going to have the Christmas greeting tinlets. It's the one that say Jolly Mary and Peace, the tinlets. So we're going to have those two prize. And then anybody that places an order with this Hostess code today, you're going to have many things. You're going to have the PDF file of all the cards that I'm going to share tonight. And also, so this Hostess code over here, it is good till next Wednesday, the 26th only. So the Hostess code, it's 4JKAEZGN. Again, the Hostess code, it's 4JKAEZGN. And the Hostess code, it's on my blog also. And so if you place an order of $30 before tax and shipping, you will get the PDF file of tonight, all the cards we're going to do tonight. Also, you will be entered in a drawing that is those two stamp set here, all Christmas tonight, right? So the stamp set, it's your present, and it is in wood, because that's what I got on hand. And then antique tag, and this one, it's a clear mount. So that's for all that's going to place an order with the Hostess code, or any order of $150 or more, get enter and get the PDF file automatically. So that's for, and the winner of that will be announced next Thursday, the 27th. So anybody that placed an order this week of $30 or more with this Hostess code. Also, if you want the PDF file of my customer appreciation for the month, if you order it's $55, you're going to get, or more, you're going to get both PDF files sent to you in email. I didn't realize that the word PDF file, many people don't know what that is. What is a PDF file? A PDF file, it's in an email, you're going to have an attachment. In that attachment, you're going to have all the instruction with extra picture and all to the detail of the cards, that if it's the customer appreciation, you get the picture there, or if it's the card of tonight. So for each card, you're going to have all the dimension, the instruction, the supplies list, the color we use, and so on. So it's like an hard copy of instruction. So, and plus you're going to have the link of the video attached with this. So hope that helped. Now, remember I said $30 and then $55, you get both of them. Also, all month of July, all order of for every $50 before the tax and shipping, you get a coupon to be used next month. So in August, but if you place an order of $50, you will get one code. If you place an order of $100, and I'm always talking about before tax and shipping, that don't include tax and shipping. If it's $100, you're gonna get two coupon. $150, you get 3 coupons, plus you would get the stamping rewards and so on. One thing, make sure the coupon code will be emailed to you after you place your order. Make sure that you are saving that code. So next month you can use the code. In the code, you can use as many code as you want on one order. You don't have to use one code for all different orders. So let's say you get 4 codes. You can use, that would be $20. You can use all 4 codes on one order next month. Perfect. I'm trying to catch up with, over there. So that's the special for July for customer. Now we got another great special. If you're not a demonstrator and ever thought about becoming a demonstrator or thought, what is that about? Let me just give you a little tip, a little definition of this here, and soon we're going to get started. We're almost done. You can join my team. For $99, you get $125 of any product in the catalog, all of your choice. So you pick 125. And then you're going to get a pack of grid paper, and I need some for tonight. Let me reach it. So you will get a pack of grid paper, many page. I think it's 100 page. And that comes very, very handy when it comes to crafting. You're going to get a package of that. You're going to get a pair of paper snip, the scissors. You're going to get a bone folder. And you're going to get 2 clear D-block. That's on top of your choice of 125. Plus, not out to the public yet, only for demonstrator. Boom! You're going to get the stamp set Carol of Christmas. All that's going to be sent automatically. So you don't even have to do anything. It's going to be sent automatically. The clear block, the paper snip, the bone folder, the paper grid, and Carol of Christmas going to be included in your kit. Now, what is the commitment when you become a demonstrator? Well, the commitment is $300 quarterly. Don't run away. It seems big. Let me tell you a little bit more. So the quarter that you join, we follow the calendar quarter. So July, August, September, that's a quarter. And then October, November, December, it's a quarter. The quarter that you join, you don't have to make your minimum quarterly of $300. So really, you get till the end of December to order the $300. That don't have to be placed at one. You can place an order of $50 here, an order of $20 there, $100, whatever that it is. So And then when you become a demonstrator on all order, doesn't matter the size, you get 20% minimum rebate. So keep that in mind. And what happens if you don't meet your quarterly? You just lose your ID number, so you cannot place an order directly anymore. Then you become my customer again. Or it's no penalty, so you can rejoin at any time. And I think it's a great way to save money on your product. If it's your wish list, it's a lot, that's the way to do it. So I got the question and answer on my blog. Right above it's a question and answer. You can read that. And if you get any question, please give me a call. But right now, with all the extra they put in the kit, plus you choose 125 for $99, it's over $197. You pay $99, plus it's shipped to you for free. And plus you're part of Frenchie's awesome team. So keep that in mind. And see, I got my little notes here. If you check on my, this week and last week, I posted, because the stamp set Tranquil Tulip was so popular, many people wanted that set, and it's a stamping reward set. So to get that set, you have to place an order of 150, and people were saying they cannot come up with the 150. So I decided to do online club. So you can check that. I won't go in information on that, but you can check that. I got the club information on my blog. Also, I released class in the mail last week. So you can go on my blog and check that. It was released Friday. It's floral sentiment. So that is this stamp set here, the Hello and Thanks. Oh, that's the two tanks. I got Hello someplace. The Hello, I released that class in the mail, I think last Friday. So that's all the news. Now, class in the mail. I think that's it. So let's get started. So we're going to start with the one that got the paste with the embossing paste. We're going to start with that one because it takes longer to dry. And I get some tips to share on that one. So even if you play with that, I think you're going to like what I'm going to be sharing. So let me flip you upside down around the world here. So I see we got a good group here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oops. Okay, now let me make sure it's going in the right direction here. Okay, let me tighten this up, make sure it don't roll around. This seems loose here. Here we go. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so you're going to learn from my mistake, like always. I think that you learn more from my mistake than doing the card itself. So I done this one here, and the thing is shaking. I think it's done shaking now. So when you open it up, you get the little mistletoe and you get the door there. And then you open it up here. Okay, so I bet you're going to say, oh, you get a big boo-boo. See the ink there? I get the red there. Well, what happened, I color my, ribbon, and I didn't let it dry. So when I close my card, the ink from the ribbon poop over there. So what I'm going to do to fix that, I restamp that here. And this stamp set here, it is the, I got it right here. It's the Holly Berry Happiness. That's the stamp set that I use for this one. Move that there. So I'm just going to put that right there, raise it up. I got to raise it up, and you know what? I won't raise it up because I get already something raised there. So I'm just going to smack that right there, flat on top of it to cover my, oops, Here we go. So now you know why it's there. So if you do color your ribbon, make sure you let it dry completely before you put it in your card. Plus, it don't glue good neither when the ink is still wet. Here we go. So this is very simple tips to it, but when you open the card, now this was mistake number 1. Mistake number 2, I did this card and I wanted to stand up this way, the long way, you know. See, it's stepped this way. Well, it was all done, all pretty. I liked it. Opened the door. It was awesome. And I had put this there. But when I open it up this way, the door gets upside down. So I didn't like that. So we're going to do it this way. So let's get started. And at the end of the night, I'm going to ask you the question if you like that I do some pre-stamping in advance and do more cards, or if you rather I stamp everything and do everything from scratch and do less cards, because tonight I did quite a bit of pre-stamping. So see, I had put my piece of ribbon here because I had prepared that, and look, my ribbon was not dry. So that's going to be set apart. So the first thing you want to do with the stamp set is stamp your door in the center of your card here. Now, we're going to stamp on a piece of scrap paper. And by the way, this is heavy white cardstock. And it's kind of important, I think, to use the heavy white cardstock because we're going to bend and that. So I think it's worked better with heavy cardstock. Now, I'm going to get the frame lids here, and we're going to have to bring the Big Shot, and we will, I will show you what to, how to do this. So, this is the inside, okay? So, when I stamp this one here, you see the handle there, I didn't, I wiped the handle. I ink my stamp set with the Memento ink, and I wiped the handle. And the reason why that I wiped the handle, because if I stamp this here, and I come here and put this here, the handle is going to be there, but when I open the door, my handle would be there. That don't work. The handle needs to be on this side. So the second time around, okay, after you wipe your handle, then you're going to come back with a marker and just do the bull lock there, and then do the handle. You can do it basic black, gray, whatever you prefer. And then we're going to do the handle on the other side. And I should have my phone, my calendar. So that is very important that, here we go. So now I got my handle on the right side when we're going to put it, because the way that the door opened. So remember, the one inside, you're going to have to wash, wipe the handle before you stamp it. So now when it comes to cutting, we're going to have to reverse that also. So it's very important what I'm going to share here. Let me bring the Big Shot. And we're going to cut, oops, better if I get the handle on my side, right? So we're going to put that there. So I got the regular platform with the extender, a clear plate. I'm going to open this completely here. Now, it's 2 pieces to the handle, to the door. So, on top, it is more wide. You see it's more wide, and here it's more narrow. So the wider, go at the top. It is so funny because I'm just laughing here because the neighbor is mowing. And it seems every time I'm live, they're mowing. So I have to laugh about that. Okay, so I got one piece, and here the other piece is very crucial. This side here, if you see, it's not raised, so that don't cut, and all the rest cut. So the side that don't cut, it's going to be over here, because I don't want that side to cut. So I'm going to put that there. You know what? I think the easiest way that I find out, it's put my first one first, this one here, right there. And this one, I don't want to cut the door. It's the other piece. I'm glad I stopped myself, my goodness. So you just want to do the opening of the door. So this is a repositionable tape that I get there. So I put that here. Let's make sure that seems right. That don't seem right. Here we go. Okay, so remember, this side don't cut. Now we're going to roll this through. Almost made a big mistake there, my goodness. Okay, so now I get this part done. I got a little bit of red on my, I should have moved it a little bit more, but it's okay. Okay, so now I get that. See my door? See, I get that strip of red there. That. Now make sure you bend it this way. Reinforce this good. Go here and reinforce this good. Okay, now we're going to do the piece to go inside. We're going to take this. That's where you need both pieces. So, oops, you want to put the first one. So now this side that don't cut here, that the side that don't cut, you're going to see the difference. The piece that raised cut and where it's smooth, it don't cut, going to come on the other side. So I'm going to put that right there. Oops, let me. My team member, Michelle, was talking about the temporary tape, and oh my gosh, I'm addicted to it now. I used to use Post-it note, and now I'm just using this tape. I absolutely love it. I get mine because we don't have no office supplies or nothing like that. Oops. So I got mine on Amazon. If you're wondering where I get mine, I got it on Amazon. Okay, let's see if this is going to work here. Something don't seem right. So I'm going to cut one piece at a time. So let me cut this piece here. Okay, my door open on the right way. It looked like it's on the wrong way, but it is on the right way, okay? Now let's do the frame. Here we go. Now we're going to cut the door itself. Okay, now let's remove this here. And the inside door, I kept it white. I didn't color it. And the reason why it's because I think a lot of the door inside the house are white and the outside are a color. So let's get with the right. So here it is. And then we're going to stamp after that. But first we're going to do our frame. And you want to make sure, let me make sure this is no glue residue here. Let's make sure that both of the door are reinforced. So one thing you can do is score it if it's not score enough, or you can really reinforce it with your hand here. So I'm going to reinforce this, and I color the window with So Saffron. The frame on the outside, it's with smoky gray, smoky slate. And then the frame itself, it's Sarah San. Remove this. Okay, Sarah San, real red, and so saffron. And I just use a marker, that's it. And then you can take your aqua painter and brush on it a little bit, and it's going to make it kind of rough, your paper. It's whatever you prefer, but very simple, just a marker. Now we're going to open this up, and now you see when we put the door there, we got the handle at the right place, and we got this at the right place. Now, the best thing to glue this, it is Tombow glue. And the reason why I say Tombow glue, it is because the Tombow glue going to give you a chance to move it around. To move it around if you're not just at the right place. If you use fast fuse or tear and tape, then you don't have really chance to move it around. So the Tombow glue going to give you a good chance to move it around if you're not just at the right place. Now we're going to take this and if you take the door here and pull it in, then it's going to give you a good clue where it goes. See, I just push it down. Do you see with my finger? I just push it down, and then if you look here, I don't like that piece of red there, but that's okay. Okay, now this should be about right. I see a little problem. Okay, it needs to be pushed a little bit. I just got a little sliver there. So let me fix that sliver there instead of try to ripping it up. So what I'm going to do to fix that little sliver there, I'm going to come right here because it's just a tiny little bit. So I'm just going to come in. See, it was just a little bit. And I think it's the same way in the bottom. I could, you know, pull on it, but I think when it's just a tiny bit like that, it's better to shimmer it a little bit. Here we go. So now we got our door. Of course, if it's a place in the bottom, then it's on the top too, because we get 2 layers, right? Here we go. So if it happened, you're not just right, and you cannot push it hard enough, just give him a little trim. Just like when your door is squeaking, you have to sometimes take that chisel there. Do the same thing with your card, and it's going to work perfect. Fix the glare, okay? I see that. Is that better? I just saw that. Yes, heavy cardstock all around. So let's see if this is going to be better for the glare. Okay, let's hope this is going to work better. Now I get my camera done sideways. Okay, let's see if this is better here. Better. Heavy cardstock, yes, heavy cardstock on this card. Inside, outside, everything, it's heavy cardstock for this. So now we got our door done and done over there. Now we're going to do our trees there. We're going to stamp our trees. So you have to do most of the stamping and that before we're going to do the brick. So this is going to be in all olive. And so then this was in all olive also. I got something sticky there. There we go. Now I'm going to stamp this right here on the side, all olive. And then right here in all olive. Voila. And then what I'm going to do is use the, let me clean this, use the crushed curry. Crushed curry, it's an awesome color for gold. So remember that crushed curry, if you need gold, crushed curry, it's an awesome color. So this one, I did my little Christmas ornament balls in here in gold. And I just left the, this, not the stand, but the planter there, I just left it white like that. I didn't add no more color or nothing. So very simple. This one you can do more, less, whatever you prefer. So now I got this done. We cannot do the embellishment yet, but we're gonna get it ready for the end. So this here, I wanted some little mistletoe. Well, everything I was trying was too big. So this, it's from the Framelits Bouquet Bunch. So it's a new framelit, all with flowers and that, and I call that the wheat. It looked like a little stem of wheat. So that is what that I use for my mistletoe. So that is there. Now I use, for the berries, I use a Sharpie and a red Sharpie. And then, oops, where's my red Sharpie? Lost my red Sharpie. So you need a Sharpie, and I cannot find my red right now. I don't know where I put it. So I'm oh, I bet it's here. No. Find it. So use a Sharpie, and again, before you put that in your card, you're going to have to make sure that it's dry, okay? So you're just going to color your pearls with your Sharpie to make it for your berries. So I'm just using the small pearls here. Here we go. Okay, now we're going to do the berries, and we're going to attach that. We're going to put that at the end inside. We cannot do it now because we have to do the brick first, but everything's going to be ready. So at the end, we're just going to smack it all together. So one a little bit longer right here, a little bit longer, and then shorter. And I just crisscross them in the back here. Here we go. And then what I done, it's take our little pearls, and me, I like to work with my snips, and then I just add my here and there for my little berries. Here we go. I got one more. Might as well use it. Oh, I lost it. That's funny. Okay. So now I done a tiny, the tiny bow, don't go for that. That's, I need my, so I use the fine ribbon there. Which one it is? Let me tell you the name of it. I should have had that ready. Okay, the ribbon, I use this fine one here, and it is, oops, lost, wait a minute, oh, right here. It's the sheer ribbon, and I use the white one. It's just a 1/8 of an inch, so it's very thin. And I use the white, and I use the real red marker to color it. Make sure you let it dry completely, and then just do a tiny little delicate bow. And I know many say they're challenged on the bow. Just do like when you tie your shoes. And pull and pull. Here we go. Now we're going to snip this and snip this. And then again a glue dot. And we're going to put that right here. And then you see those tail of the wheat, it's a little bit too big. So just come, when it's all done, it's easier to trim it when it's all done. Voila. So now this is going to become here. It's going to stay right there. And if you see mine, it's way longer. This one, I had trimmed some of it, I think. No? Yes, I did. You know what? I'm going to show you how to do this. I thought, wait a minute, it's too long. Okay, let me put that there. So what I done, I cut some of this here. Trying to save my pearls there. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4 row. Let's see if we can save the pearls. That one don't have no more. Okay, so the other one here, we're going to cut 3 of them. So we're just going to have 3 rows. I forgot to trim a bit of this. I done that. This class was ready way before I went on vacation. I mean, I think it was ready in beginning of June. Okay, and then the other one. So we got 3 and 4, and then I'm going to do this one 3 also. So we get 2 at 3 and 1 at 4. Okay, now let's put that back together, and we're going to trim our tail after. Somebody said they use an X-Acto knife. I got 2 left hand really when it comes to X-Acto knives, so that is always my last resort. Oops. And when we put the bow there, not everything gonna look okay. Here we go. And where is my little tiny lovely bow? Oh, it's right on my thumb. I think I'm going to need 1 more glue dots for this. Here we go. Here we go. So now we got our mistletoe that it's going to be perfect, ready to assemble there. But we cannot put that there yet because we have to do our brick. Oh, I still have some pearls here. Let me try to rescue those pearls here. I was like, why those little pieces don't come off? Here we go. Here we go. So now this is ready. We're going to put that aside. Okay, if I look for it, it's on top of my light. So if I ask you where is it? Okay, and I got all the other pieces ready to assemble. So for the reed, I'm going to give you a tip in the other cards there because this one got a good tip for it. So now we're going to do the front with our paste, and I got the flowers, everything I use the marker to color. And so then the lantern, I use So Saffron for the window itself, and then crushed curry for the thing to have it go. Very, very simple. And I use flowers. This one I didn't do the Christmas thing, because I figure in the South, we get a lot of flowers on our porch even at Christmas time. Now for the address there, you can, I stamp it in early espresso, and then you can take early espresso, black, whatever you prefer, and put the number of the address that you would send that to. So like me, I put 660, but that's my mom, it's 589. So I'm going to put 589. And then what I've done to make it look more like wood, I took my dauber, soft suede here, and then, and it's a framelit for this. I'm too lazy to get the framelit. Me, it'd have to be something detailed to use the framelit because I don't mind fussy cuts, so I just fussy cut. So, here we go. And we got the mat. All this is part of the framelits and the stamp set. This one say welcome. The other one we're going to use a Christmas one. And this is smoky slate, about 3/4 of an inch wide and 4 1/4. So all those bits and pieces, we're going to put that aside because that's going to be the last card we're going to finish after that our brick is dry. So I'm going to put my little bow, again it's the same sheer ribbon, but this one come in olive, on my reed. The reed I stamp it with garden green, colored with Pierre Pizzazz, and then the little dots in the real red for the berries, and I use shimmer on this. Okay, now you're going to have to stamp the door on a piece of just copy paper, okay? And I use that one on the other one. I think I can use it twice. And you're going to open this here. You're going to cover your door that you want to color it right away before you do the mats. Going to put that there. Now, I'm going to put, right here, you want to stop. So the best thing for that is to use Post-it note and just go at the edge there. Because the brick stop there, because this is going to be the porch. You know where the gray is? That is the porch. And I don't want to put the gray there now, because if I put the gray there now, it's going to be too easy to make my paste right on it. Now, when you work with paste, always have a bucket of water or a sink ready close by. So I got my water bath here. And the reason why that I got that, it's the minute that I'm done with my my tools and my mask, you want to wash it or soak it in water. If not, the paste going to dry so quick, and then the paste going to dry, and then what's going to happen, it's I get two-way tape. What did I do with my two-way tape? Right here. What's going to happen, it's hard to get to wash. I'm just using two-way tape here. Put that under so it stays there. Okay, it's a brand new jar of paste because I finished the other one. One thing that you want to do with your paste, it's when you're done, like when you're done tonight or when you do a project, whatever, make sure that you close it tight. And not only that you close it tight, but that you, it would be great to put it in a Ziploc bag. So then it don't dry. Because this thing get hard quick. Okay, I'm going to use my silicone mat that I thought I brought. Here we go. I had washed it, and so I like to put my silicone mat under so it's easy to clean. If you want color in your brick, you can start on a little chunk on the side here and add color, but I wanted white brick. So I just left it plain the way it was, nothing to it. Now we're going to take this here, and you're going to need a toothpick too, okay? So you're going to take your paste and apply this, just like you would apply frosting. Okay, now let me close this. Erase this up. Now I'm going to take this and this and this and put it in my bag. So now after we're done tonight, I can go ahead and wash that. Now I'm going to take this. I see I get a bit there, but that's okay. I'm going to have a thing on top. I'm going to remove this, Now on the side there where you see I get some brick there, you can take your nails, or you can take a piece of cardstock, go straight down, or you can take maybe an old credit card. I'm just going to dip my hand in the water there. So then you don't have nothing that go in the bag. Then I'm just going to make sure it's flat there. I get a little bit of red there. I don't know where that come from. And then the same thing on the side and at the top. Okay, now to make the brick more realistic, here it is. Okay, this one here, I'm going to toss this one out because I think 2 times it's enough. And then I just cut that. I don't even know if I used the framelit. I think I cut it by hand. Now let's remove this. Now to make the brick more realistic, you're going to take a toothpick and you're going to poke your brick. You know what? I'm going to have to turn the light on. I know you got glare, but I'm going to turn it back off in a minute because I barely can see what I'm doing without the light. So you see, I just poke my brick and poke. And when you get too much on your toothpick, just wipe it and keep on digging in your brick. And it makes like those bricks, you see, you get those holes in the brick. I don't know how much you can see on the camera, but I'm going to put it closer in a minute. It makes a world of difference in the brick. It looks so much realistic with the toothpick like this. I think it makes it so very realistic. So I just go and tap, tap, tap. And some of them you can have just a little bit, some of them more, because brick are very not all the same surface equally, right? Now I get too much. When it comes that you get too much on your toothpick, you get, and that, see now it starts to dry. So I barely can, so you have to do that right away. Now see, I barely can get my, I was talking a little bit too much, put it that way. I have to poke very much harder here. Here we go. So that's, it's almost dry, but it's not dry enough to do the inside. Okay, so we're gonna let it, that finish here. And now you can see, oops, hopefully, hope you can see the dimension on this. I mean, it's very, I think if I hold it still, you can see the dots in it. Somebody said they would emboss the brick. You can use the brick and folder, absolutely, you can do that. We're gonna do the wood, do another door, I guess, cut the whole door and cut it out. That would work. So we're gonna let this dry and we're gonna finish that at the end of all. It's almost done, you saw we got all the pieces. Now let's do the angel. This is my own creation. Okay, let me remove some of the piece because I really don't want to miss that when we come to the next part. Okay, this one I present in Shreveport. I was a presenter with Courage of O, and I wanted to think outside the box and not just do a warmness ribbon. So I did a Christmas angel, and my first Christmas angel that I didn't have the framelits. I had used Eat and Stick with the glitter, but now we get the framelits, so we can do that. And so I'm going to tell you about the other two in a minute. So this is a piece of shimmer white cardstock. And the top, it is shimmer white cardstock too with softly falling. I embossed with that. So we're going to mount that at the top there. So glue, glue, and glue. I put the heavy dots at the top and then the other one at the bottom. Okay, now I use the basic butterfly, the framelits, right here. We're going to cut that right in the center here. And then I pre-cut the ribbon of oak and the glimmer dazzling detail. And you're going to, at first I was trying like that. The big wing, like the top of the wing, we're going to reverse that. It has to go this way. See? You have to reverse that. So we're going to cut the little bits here, make it easier. And we're going to cut this here. Now we're going to use glue dots. Talk about quick and simple this. Glue dots, right here. Okay, so then I'm going to use my glue dot, and you want to have a few glue dots because glimmer paper, it's you need some good string to keep that glue. So now I'm going to put my wings right here. I go about direct, follow this flow here. So I get that right there. And then the other one. Here we go. Now for the halo, I think I said that right, the halo, we're going to take the 1-inch circle, punch. You have to go in a bit because we need to do the surrounding also. So I punch the 1-inch circle, come back with the 1 1/4. Like this. that's going to be our halo. We're going to take this, put this right in the back here. But you don't want your halo to go inside there. So what I done, because this is too much eye. So what I done, it's snip and snip, okay? And then we're gonna take glue dots again in the back of this. Then, oops, don't glue your finger in the back, but voila, see now it's, oops, now I see the side there. I think it's the right proportion now. And you can put it to a little bit more lower. See, but I think that was pretty good the way I had it first. Okay, now we're going to use some dimensional here. There and there and there. What? We're going to use the baby one right here. And I like to put it on top of the halo so then I know it's secure there. Yes, I use a lot of them because this I want it to really stay up. So now we're going to remove this. So this is a super quick card. It looked like it's a lot more time consuming. Really, if you sit there and during one of your favorite show and you do all the cutting at the big shop, then it don't take long, and then emboss your shimmer paper. It don't take long. Those cards would be done. So it's one that you can do many of them. So now I'm going to put that right here. So this is very white. It's all on white, all on shimmer. I'm going to show you some on different color. I love the way that the white look. And then I use the Merry Christmas from the stamp set. It's the Star of Lights. Okay, we're going to put this here. Here we go. So now you got your card. Very, very simple. So this one, it's completely done. Now, this is the same thing. This one here, I use the stamp set I embossed with copper, and the wings are in copper. But then I added an ed. So I just again it's on shimmer white, and I just brush a little bit of blushing bright on it and add the halo in the back. Same thing, and then I did a wash in the back in a soft sky, and also here I did a wash. And this one, is gold and copper. So, and that I use the stem that get the flowers in it. It just look more like a detailed dress. So that's it. And I mean, it's the same thing except I added like this one. I just put the halo. No, very simple. So I put it on the horizontal. And this one, it's vertical, it's on the long way. So no right and wrong, both ways are right, the same thing, the wings, the same thing. Yes, it is really, it's a breast cancer or any cancer awareness stamp set. But when I did my presentation, I wanted to stay away from that, because I knew that people would use it right away for that, for breast cancer, MS awareness, support the troops, the yellow, the ribbon and oak go for so many colors. So I wanted to think outside the box. I even did a card that it's a fish. I did a bow with it. So I wanted to think outside the box. So that's how I came with the angel. Okay, next one. Now this one here, again, it's with the door. I'm going to share a few tips with that. This one don't open on the inside. This one is just at the top. And we're going to use vellum. So let's get started. First thing that we want to do is stamp our card on. Oh, first, this is the wood grain wood texture paper, not wood grain, wood texture paper, 6x6, fold it in two. Okay, we're going to stamp this. I'm going to stamp it with Early Espresso. I really want to find a way to do some light here. Let me try something because my eyes are going very bad. Let me see if this is going to give a shadow. I barely can see, and I don't want to do stamping and not see. So let's see if this is going to do a shadow here or if it's passable. I think this one going to be okay. Let's open. Okay, you guys tell me if this is too shiny. If it's too shiny, I'm going to try to find another way. It's just I need to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to stamp this, and we're just going to stamp it once. So I'm going to come here. Stamp right here. Here we go. So now the door is stamped, but we're going to have to stamp it one more time also, okay? First, we're going to color it, and not color it, reverse this. We're going to cut it. So let me find the, okay, so I get one, and one, and then the whatchamacallit, the window. So I gotta put the window first here. Something that's sticky there. Let me bring my two-way tape here. Okay, let's bring the big shot over here. Okay, so the smooth side go on the left because you don't want that to cut. Okay, so now we get the window, we get, and I think, if I remember right, I can do it all at once, but it seemed tight. Make sure this is straight here. Here we go. Let's bring the big shot. Put that there. Oh, we're going to be way later than an hour tonight, guys. I'm just looking at the time, and I guess I had more in plan than... I always want to make sure that it's worth taking your time to join in. Well, tonight's going to be way longer. So, here we go. So now I can remove this because we cut both sides at the same time, okay? Come here where I can see the light. Okay, now we're going to cut just the outside, the out trim of the door. I know the camera is shaking because I'm rolling the big shot here. Here we go. Okay, let's get our door. Okay, inside the door, we go in between both layers. Let me move this so I won't lose any of those pieces. Okay, let's put that with the frame. Let's see. Missing a piece. Here we go. Okay, so oops. Now we're going to do the handle on the other side. Usually it don't get stuck like that. Okay, so we're going to use a little piece of vellum. I think it's like 2 by 2 or 2 by 1 that I use, or 1 3/4. All the measurement, it's in the PDF file. So just a little piece of vellum. And what you're going to do with the vellum, you're going to take saffron and color this here. And that's going to look like the light. And I just color on one side. You don't have to color on both sides. Now you're going to take Tombow glue and glue here, here. Now we're going to put our paper right here. So that's our window. Okay. Now you're going to take the other, oops, this here, we're going to snip this. If it didn't went all the way to the bottom, we're going to make it go the way to the bottom. This. And this. Now what you're going to do is take your door, and we're going to stamp our door in the back of this here. So let's take our ink again. I'm doing the same color. One thing we have to do is remove the handle. So we have to take a paper towel, or I'm using my absorber, or you can use a Q-tips, whatever you want. And you're going to clean your handle because, again, it have to reverse. So I'm going to take this, match that at the top. I need to go on top here. And I'm going to stamp this. Now, what we're going to do, see how easy it is to match? Now, we had to do the other side, right? Yeah, that's going to go there. It's the other side. I'm sorry. Let's do the other side because it's reverse. Okay, ink again. Wash that handle very carefully. I see I wash a bit on the side, but that should be okay. Okay, now I'm going to keep my door together. I'm going to stamp that right on top. I need to move it a little bit so I can see my window. I line it up at my window. I find that's the easiest spot to line it up. Now we have to put a handle again. See? Perfect. I'm going to take this, wipe all this here, and we're using, I'm going to use Smoky Slate. It won't show a lot, but it's going to show a bit. You know what? We're going to use black. I don't want to use the same color than the trim, but I'm going to use black. And we're going to do the handle. So the handle's going to come right here because the door opened that way. I'm going to put that. And then I have to move it away so I can see what I'm doing. Here we go. I put it a little bit high, I think, but it's going to be okay. Perfect. So now let's mount that together. So I'm going to put glue all here. Don't put glue on top of the window where you would see, but all around it. Now we're going to take this and match that. And it should match perfectly because we cut them at the same time, right? Here we go. Now we got a door with a nice window. Now we're going to reinforce this like this. Now I got a piece of cardstock here that measure, I want to say it's 2 1/8 by 3 3/4, or close to that. It is, yeah, 2 1/8 by 2 3/4, and that's going to get mounted in the back. But we got a little border, so we're going to stamp our greeting first before we mount the rest of the stuff. And the greeting match perfect for the window, but remember we need a little border. So let's put that this. And we're going to do with Old Olive. Oops, that's in the way. So I'm going to put that there. Just open my window. Then I know about where to stamp it. Here, voila. Now, we're going to raise that up. I want that door to be raised up. So we're going to take, uh-oh, I'm not going to do this. I can fit. I'm going to take the foam strip here. And I'm going to put the strip right here. And a strip right here. And then right on top. Here we go. Now, the easiest way when it's going to come to build on the card, let me bring the card base. So this is Cherry Cobbler, 4 1/4 by 11 score at 5 1/2. Now I'm using the wood texture designer series paper, and it's that I use the light print, and I emboss it also in the with the wood grain folder. We're gonna mount that first. You know what I did wrong on this one? I embossed it on the long way, and it should be embossed this way because usually your slat go this way on the house. this one it's embossed correctly. Well, I got the glue and everything. So remember that when you emboss, it should be, because you know when you look at the house, it's now standing up like that. The siding, it's going this way. So keep that in mind. Always learn from my mistake. Now this again, it's the wood grain. I just add another little strip at the bottom. It's about 3/4 inch. Maybe 1/2 inch this. Right there. Now we can take this here and we're going to put glue in the back of this. Oh, see, that's the... Okay, let's remove the paper in the back of this. And then if you get your silicone mat, that would come very handy. Mine, it's dirty. I know I get another one that would help me out here. Here we go. So, and the reason I say put your glue first, it's going to help you. It's going to help you with when you're going to put it here. Because when you try to put glue and it's raised that much, it's kind of tough to do. So now this is all removed. I'm just going to put that right on top of this here. Oops. Oh. You know what? Let's remove this. We're going to put this side first. Come back here. Okay. Take the top. Keep your door together. Here we go. Perfect. No, it's not perfect. I didn't have a problem like that. I'm sure I got a trick someplace that... You know what we're going to do? I know what. Let's put this right away. Let's try this. Okay, we're going to put this right here. Now we're going to put our door on the top. That worked great. Here we go. Now let's open that and see what's going to happen. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we got that. Then the wreath, when you stamp the wreath, oh, that's the other one. Where's this stuff here? I thought that I had another wreath. Oh, here's one. Okay, when you're going to stamp the wreath, let me show you quick. So you get this little V at the top, okay? That's your anchor or whatever you can call it. So stamp this at the top, and then when you're going to cut it, I thought I would have time to cut one, but you get this point at the top. So you would, mine was done this way, or maybe this way. Yeah, this way it was. So then you can match it perfectly. So remember, this point gonna go in the same direction than when you stamp with this one. So if remember where you're gonna this gonna be, if it's on the top, the side, the bottom, because your framelit gonna be the same thing. Okay. So that can be put there. So now we're gonna build our inside of the card. I already pre-stamped this. And the greeting for this I used from Star of Light. We're going to use that also for the last card there. So that's going to come right here. And that's all stamped with Old Olive. And now this one though I wanted to do in front of you because it's quite a bit of a trick to this one. So let me show you the border. It's a few ways you can do it. You can do it on your blog or framelits, whatever. Me, the way that I like to do it. So this is the raised part where it's going to get stamped, and this is where it's get cut. So the cut going to go down here, right? So, oops, the cut going to go this way. Here we go. So me, I like to put it on top of my framelit. And the reason why you want to do that, and some people match it on their clear thing. It's many ways to do it. Me, the way that I like to do it, I like to fit it right inside my framelit, put it on my clear block. So then I know it's going to match perfectly. And the reason you say, why are we doing that? Well, you can see this here. It would be easy to have that very off. It's put down, or then you try to put it and you're off a bit. See, that looked pretty good. Now see, it don't fit. So let me remove this. So then you're going to be guaranteed a perfect match for when it comes to your cutting. So what I'm going to do is take not all olive, but garden green. We're going to tap, 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 tap. And we're going to stamp that on all olive. Like this. And then we're going to cut it. And then you're going to see it fit perfectly fine. So now I'm going to take this. We're going to put that right here. Fit like a charm. Here we go. Oops. Oh, it's down right here. There we go. Okay. And then all the other pieces that I use, like the little Christmas tree, the pots, all that, it's all from this framelit. It's all the same bundle. Okay, let's move that there. Let me move this here. We're just going to toss that in. Okay, now I get some place to work. So now what I done, it's I use the shimmer paint, the Wink of Stella, and color the leaves, but then I just I won't do it all because that's gonna take too much time. I just did the little the little berries. That's it. Okay, so now you would take this, and I just use right at the bottom. I use the fine tip glue, but inside the fine tip glue it is my Tombow glue. So I just did all around the top here. Oops. So do at the top. And do a bit on the side. Okay. And then we're gonna voila. So that would be done. Then the lantern, I just use dimensional, put it in the back of this, and put it on the side. Another one on the other side. So now you get the clue how simple this card, it's getting finished. And then the trees though, let me tell you about the trees a little bit. What I done for the trees, I stamp it in old olive, and then I stamp it again just for the bottom, for the planter itself, and I cut it with the framelits, but then you have to take the top, and then we're gonna put this at the top. First, I need, let me grab old olive here. So I just use my old olive dauber, and all my pieces, I all use the heavy white cardstock. Here we go. And this one, the Christmas balls are in real red. So then you can take your Tombow glue, put it on top here. Oops, I went happy there. So then you get your pot a different color. And I try it in the gold. And to be honest with you, I was not a fan of the gold because I thought, oh, gold would be cute. And it was too soft with the wood, and that I didn't like it with the wood. So I went ahead and did it in cherry cobbler. So now use dimensional again. And we're going to put one there. Oops. One here. And then we get one right over here. And then we're going to have another one. Right here. Here we go. And then the wreath, I just use the tiny mini and I didn't put a bow on this one. I just put the wreath, no bow. Put that right there. So now you get the front of your card. Oh, I think I had put it more in the middle. Here we go. So I see more of my window. And then when you open up your window, you get your greeting right there. And then this one opened this way, and you get placed right in the greeting. And then for the, I put the Merry Christmas on this, and I stamped that with white, and in the back I had stamped the holly in there, whatever you prefer, but I just stamped the Merry Christmas with white ink. So I just gonna leave it plain tonight because I want to do the other card. I really want to do that floating snowflake. So let's put that right here. We're going to just have a red carpet here. Et voila. Okay, now let's move along with the other card. It looked complicated, but I did almost all the stamping, so it should be quick. So let me give you a closer look on this here. Oops. I think my camera get moved around with my... that's funny. What it's called? Okay, Ollie, it's time for a door prize. So if you want to text me, the winner gonna win the broth and berries. Okay, last card. Okay, this is a floating framelit, floating card. So I bet you can see here, well, I have to add it up. See that it's float in the center. See, boop, 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 boop. It's a box card, or I don't know what they call it. I call it a box card because it's kind of a box there. So first thing thing that you want to do, it is, see, I prepare everything on this one. So you want a piece of cardstock that measure, now I really need to get in here. I can do it. You want a piece of cardstock that measure 12 by 5.5. So 12, I think Ollie texted me a few times tonight and I didn't see. Okay, the winner, it's Wendy Anson, Hanson, Wendy Anson. So if you want, email me at frenchiestamps.com. I'm going to put that in the mail for you. Just give me your mailing address. So Wendy, congratulations, you are the winner. So here it is. Let me pull you even higher here. This measure 12 by 5.5. You're going to have it 12 at the top. You will score at 3.5. I don't have my wax paper. Let me reach my wax paper. And the reason why you wax paper, it makes your stylus, your stylus like much better. Okay, 3.5. 7 1/4, 7 3/4, and 11.5. Here we go. So that is it for the score. Now, we will bring the big shot. We need, okay, I'm using the oval framelets here. And I'm using two sizes. So the larger one, it's the 2 5/8. And the smaller one, it is the 2 1/4. So we're going to use the 2 1/4. And so the last score, that don't seem right here. That really don't seem right. Let me check that out. I think I went at 11 3/4 because it have to be 11.5. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I noticed that. So 11.5. And I went at 11 3/4. It's 11.5. I think I said 11.5, but. So from this one here, so I just gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? Take my bone folder here and try to remove that score. See? We can fix it all. So this here is going to fold there. So now, where you need the hole with the oval, it's right here. It's that piece. So let's bring the big shot. All the rest of the stuff I already pre-cut for that. So we're going to bring that here. You're going to put that, you're going to decide about eye you want it. Make sure you keep it high enough that you can put a frame around it. So this should be about right to me. Try to match it the same proportion on each side. It's no matter, I always put it higher than lower. I don't like it right in the center. So whatever you like. It's no wrong, right or wrong, okay? We're going to cut this. Here we go. Okay. Now we got this done. Oh, now I got it the other way, I think. Wait a minute. Okay, so this is the front of my card. This is, I want it this way because that's the top. There we go. Now we're going to reinforce all our score line. Very important when you do a 3D, any movable card, you want to reinforce your score line. It's the breaking deal, really. Because if it's not reinforced, then it don't fold nice. It won't pop or... Okay. Now, so... make sure you go right at this core down. Okay, the next thing that, so in my, because we're going to need a frame in the front. So this piece here that measure, it's all in the silver, the glimmer silver. This one measured 3 3/8. 3 3/8 by 5 3/8. And what I done, I used the two oval framelit, and I cut that in my center there because I don't, the inside gonna get, the top gonna get covered. So I cut that to get my frame. So now I got my frame for this. Now with the oval, the other piece of oval, and this is all with the star of light and the framelit. I cut the medium framelit, and then I use another piece to cut the large framelit, and all little bits and pieces too. I cut all the little one with scrap that I add. Okay, so we got all those pieces. Now, first thing we're going to do is we're going to glue this here. And this, use the Tombow. I know I'm using the fine tip glue there. I like to do it right here. Right around. And I know it's the fine tip glue, but I empty my fine tip glue and I use Tombow glue. I like Tombow glue better for especially glitter paper or anything like that. It's stronger. So that's the glue that I like to work with, but then I like the fine tip. So I made it work. So you see, this is kind of a piece of plastic in the back of that paper. If it starts peeling, just keep on peeling it. Okay, we're going to put that right at the top here. Okay, let's build the piece inside. It is, the piece inside measure 3.5 by 5 1/4. So 3.5 by 5 1/4. We're going to mount that inside. Oh, and I stamp, this is fresh fig. Did I tell you rich raspberry? It's fresh fig, the cardstock, and so then the ink. And this is all with the same stamp set. And I have the stamp set here. Here it is. No, I had another piece. I'm glad I looked there. I had another piece. It's the Star of Light. So everything is from this stamp set. And the same matching framelit. Now you're going to put that right. So it would be the second panel here. Put that about this way. Now, you need a piece that measure 1/2 inch by 1.5. Score at 1/2 inch and score at 1. So it's going to give you a Z shape, okay? So 1/2 inch by 1.5, score at 1/2 inch and score at 1 inch. Now, only glue, one of the glue need to go in the front, one of the glue need to go in the back. And this is very, very, very important. So first thing we're going to do, it's put the glue in the back of one. Oops, that's too much here. She got a little piece of scrap paper here. My goodness. Are you serious? Here we go. Make sure you cover that pretty good. You're going to take this, put that right here. It doesn't matter about the center, you know, keep that about the center, okay? Now, you're going to take this piece here, measure 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I stamped Star of Wonder on the right side here. Then turn your paper, you're going to stamp on the left side, and I call that the the flying star, whatever this shape here of star, that it's stamped on soft sky paper. This is a fresh fig. So you stamp that one on the left hand side. Star window on the right side in the front, and this is in the back on the left. Now this is going to go right at the edge there. Okay, so we have to do this part first. Don't put the glue on the blue, put the glue on this. So I'm going to come here. Oops. Oh, that's okay though, because another piece is going to come here. So really it's okay. Well, not really. Let me remove that. So you don't want to pass the score line. Put it that way. Okay. Go at the top. Okay, take this is the back, so go in the back of this, go right at the edge of your score line. It had to be right at the edge. Okay, you see my paper was a smidge bigger. So what I'm going to do, and that's easy to happen when you cut it on your paper cutter. I mean, if you're 1 hair difference, you know. So I'm just going to stand up here and take that smidge off. And that, I mean, it's very easy to make that little mistake. See? Little error of cardstock. Okay, so now we got this. Now we're going to check if this is going to work here, because this needs to be flat. So really, this piece of the soft sky and the fresh fig should go side by side. Now this one seemed to bow a bit. So if I can find my bone folder, here it is. I'm going to reinforce this here. And that should fold flat there. Perfect. It's still going to bow a little bit. That is normal, but it's going there. What I'm going to do, just because of the length of the score, I'm just going to take a little sliver off. I didn't do that on mine, and it bowed a little bit. And right now I'm thinking, just like when you do a box, I always say cut a little V, so we take all that raised part of the score. This I'm going to give a place for the score. So you see, when I say take a sliver, can you see? It's barely a sliver. So now let's try this here. How much better? Yeah, it go flat now. So that's what you want to do. Just take a little sliver off. It seemed the center, I get less. Let me. So sometimes you have to give them a little bit of a trim. I could have cut maybe 1/16 of an inch at the end there. Here we go. So that's go perfect. That go perfect. Now we're going to do the front. So first thing we're going to, I really don't like my snail for that. Here we go. I got another one here. So I'm going to use fast fuse, and we're going to glue this. Put that right here. You just got a tiny, tiny little border here. Oops. Back here. Here we go. Now I stamp the Lovely as a Tree. You cannot do Christmas without Lovely as a Tree. I stamped that with Versamark, embossed with silver embossing powder. I did the shooting stars with soft sky, and then I did the little star in fresh fig and sponge all around in fresh fig. But this one, it's embossed with silver embossing powder. Stamped with Versamark, embossed with silver powder. Now, all those little pieces, now you're going to use the medium size one. You get the large, I call this the medium size one. And I just going to use a little bit of Tomboy in the back of this here. Here we go. And I'm going to put that right here. And I offset it a bit on the side there. And then I took some of the little one. Oops, I got glue all over me. I took, here we go, little tiny one. Oh. Gonna put one right there. And I'm full of glue. I got that piece of paper that I say, you know, just peel that up. And right now my hand need a good wash. Here we go. So just a little bit of glue. I could have used glue dots to go faster. You know what? Maybe my hand can be washed with the absorber. Ah, I feel better. And then oh, this one I want it inside. I'm going to put the big one here. Here we go. So now the front of the card is done. Now we have to do the inside. So the inside, whew, oh, I got glue, glue, glue. I cut with the framelit the star, the full image star, and then the large detail. This one, it's in the glitter silver. And then this one, it's fresh fig. Oops, this one was not done cleaning up here. Let's make sure that it's all full. Here we go. So we're going to glue this on top of this, but we need fishing line. You can use maybe baker's twine or whatever, but when it comes at a floating thing or flying thing, I love to have fishing line. Oh, oh, oh. See this little star here? We're going to glue her before she make me a big mess. I'm going to put her right there. And what I like about the fishing line, it's that you don't see it at all. So, well, I mean, you could see it. If they have their nose way too close, they're going to see it. And if they see the fishing line, just tell them your nose is too close. So they shouldn't see that. That's what I'm saying. So it's very inexpensive. Next time you're at the store, just go grab yourself a roll. It's so many out there. Just take the clear one, and it don't have to be the fancy one to take the catch the big fish. Even for the little fish, just go for the little fish. So now we're gonna take. I am sorry it's long. It's gonna be 2 hours tonight. I'm sorry. I went overboard. Put it that way. You don't have to finish watching because this is, you know, it's not like you pay for this class. So if it's too long for you, you can just hang up. If you want to stay, awesome. I think just the door card would have been enough, but I wanted to do a big Christmas in July, and I guess this is a big one. Here we go. Now take your twine there. Oh, we're going to put it in the back. I'm sorry. Let me double check that. No, I have to go in between so it twists good. Go right here. Put that right there. Now we're going to take more glue at the tip here. Make sure you get plenty of glue there. Okay, now you want to hold this in place for a little bit to make sure it bound together. Here we go. Now we're going to close this. Okay, remember this piece here? So you see it's going to hold right there in between those two. So what you want to do is you want just a tiny little piece of you know what? I need to go wash my hand. I cannot grab anything. Here we go. That is funny, but I was trying and it was not happening. So what you want to do is take just a little piece of cardstock, and you see a little piece. So now what you're going to do is take some fast fuse. You know what? I said in the center, but it needs to be pushed back a little bit. Center, because your piece needs to be in the center. Oh yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fold this in the back there. You can put it either way. I think it's going more that way. I'm going to put fast fuse on this. Or you know what? Because it's so small, I'm going to use Tombow. And we're going to put that right here. Back here. Put that at the top. Don't shave, don't pull your fishing line yet. Leave it that way, because maybe you're going to have to do adjustment. Now you're going to put that here. You're going to take not fast, but Tombow glue on the top. So remember, this one was in the bottom, this one is at the top. Now you're going to bring this right there. See, now we know we need to pull a bit. Here we go. Oops. I think that. Make sure the glue didn't went on the other side there. Here we go. You know what, friends? I'm going to show you an easier way. I just thought of an easier way. We're late. We might as well be very late tonight. Let me, that won't show anyway, so I'm not worried about this part. So let's do 1.5 long F and F. Okay, so I'm going to score this at F inch and score at 1. And then we're going to go at 1.5 and cut this. And then I'm going to use about, not quite F, but almost another piece there. Here we go. Right here it is. Okay, now what we're going to do is center this right at the top here in your opening. So fold down, fold up, okay? You're going to take your star, put it in the center of this. I'm going to use fast fuse here. Oops. There we go. So I get fast fuse there. Make sure that I don't have that chunk there. I think this is going to be easier. So you see, the more you do, the easier it gets. So I'm going to put it right here, right in the center. Take this one here, cover our glue very important that you cover all that glue. Okay. Now you're going to take this. That's going to go right in here. Well, it's going to go the other way, right? Right in there. So this part here, going to get glue there. So it's going to get glue there. Now this one, let's make sure. This one going to be on the top here. One in the front, one in the back. It's very important, one in the front, one in the back. That is important. Now I'm going to take this, close your card. Much easier to do on that side. Now you know you're right in the center, it cannot go wrong. And now oops, it didn't glue there. Let's make sure that's going to glue. You know what? Let's use, let's try this again here. If not, I'm going to use glue dot. It's me because I didn't let it dry there. Now we can trim this because we know it's right. Okay, let's use glue dots. Where's my glue dots? That's funny. Here we go. Glue dots. I don't know if my cardstock was. Here we go. Okay, let's close this. Now we're going to take Tombow. Don't pass the score there. And this is going to get close on top. Oh, don't tell me I put it on the wrong way. Oh my gosh, it's too late for me tonight. I put, no, this needs to go. Let's see what I've done. Okay, you guys gonna laugh at me. Okay, you need, I didn't, one get fold this way and one get fold this way. You see what I done wrong? So now, let's glue this here. We're going to make it work this way. So now, we're going to put glue on. Okay, this one get glue. It's going to go at the top. This one get there. Okay, we're going to fold this way. Now, you're going to open your card. Let's hope it's not too much glue there. Here we go. So you're going to open your card. You're going to put that right here. Put your star. And then we're going to go and close it. And voila. So that's going to be the easier way, I think. Finish all your card and then put it in. See, now it opened, it flowed, it closed perfectly, and it opened. So glue your Z, put glue in the front, glue in the back, and just slide it in and then squeeze it. That's going to work. See? Perfect. So now what I done, I just did, now I'm going to use glue dot. Put one right here. I just mix my star a little bit. I don't want them to prick it though. So there. And here. I'm going to put another one right here. Et voila. See? So now you get the floating star, and then you get a nice cover. And it's funny, I see Don't Give Up. It's because sometimes you do something and you do it right the first time and then go perfect and you don't think anything of it. And now this one, I was like, wait a minute. So just put, so now I'm going to share with you. So you're going to do, it's going to be all ½ inch. So you're going to do fold in 3 like this. Okay. And then, oops, I got one too many here. So you're going to have a shape like this. Now you, in the center, that's where you're going to put your star, and you're going to put another piece of cardstock on top to make sure that it stays tight. Now you're going to finish your card. You're going to fold this down. So this one go in the back, this one go in the front. You're going to put glue there, and then you're going to come here right in the center. Glue that in the center and then go close it. And when you open it up, it's going to be matching perfectly there. So, very simple. Now that, you know what, the more you do, the more you learn. Okay, so that was it. The other one that we didn't finish, I'm going to share with you quickly. It was almost finished. So, see now, this is completely dry. If you get a little bit of paste on the side like this, just take your finger after it's dry here and let's remove this. It's just scratch it off. And then when you open it up, it's perfect. I did like the cement walkway or whatever right here. If your piece of cardstock, it's too long because it's hard to know exactly where you cut, turn it in the back, or this one matched perfect. I mean, I couldn't have better than that. You would just turn in the back and give him a little shaving. And then, see, this was already done. I just put the flower pot on each side. So this could be a birthday too. Even if I did it like for Christmas, it would be very easy to do it for birthday, welcome to the neighborhood, anything. It would be very, very simple. And then right here. And then this one here, I think I put it right at the top there. So let's use a glue dot. And make sure it don't go on top of the door because you want to be able to open the door. And then I'm going to put this right here. There. And usually I would put dimensional. I'm just trying to finish this, wrap this up here. And there. So you see, now you get your card. It opened this way. Oh, we're missing our, this we're going to use, right there. So now when you open the card, you see the mistletoe. And when you open it up, it's all finished also. So yeah, this stamp set, I mean, and the stamp set get stamp for Christmas, get some for fall. It's a very nice set. So you can do for every day with the flower pot that I use. You can do for the fall, birthday. You can use for anything, my friend. So let me recap this here. Woo! Yes, it was a long one. I hope it was worth your time. So the question that I asked won't be appropriate for tonight. Do you want me to do some stamping and do more cards? Because even with the stamping tonight, it went way overboard. But you know what? And that's the way it happened. And I mean, it's 4 detailed cards that I show. Well, 2, I mean, one that was very quick. The angel was very quick. And the other one was a lot of tips and details. This is the hostess code for tonight. 4JKAEZGN. And again, the first winner, you have to be present to win your prize. So if your name been announced, you have to email me tonight. and give me your mailing address. Okay, I'm looking for Ollie for the next winner. Okay, the first winner was Wendy Anson. Now I'm just waiting for the next winner. The next live event's gonna be Move Me, the stamp set Move Me. I already get my cards prepared. I just have to do my PDF file. So, and it's going to be mini one, and I'm going to show you to also how to do some with a different stamp set. The Move Me, see the little tiny, that's not part of the stamp set. I made another stamp set Move, and then see, that's going to be the next one in August. I didn't pick the date yet. Well, I said I didn't. Maybe I did. Let me check. I know I talked to Aldi this week and we were picking dates. No, we didn't. So I'm going to get with Ollie and we're going to pick the date and I'm going to tell you when's going to be this one. Oops. So it's going to be a different one to use this set, different way to do it. See this one? So that's going to come in August. That's the class, YouTube class for August. So soon I know the date. Looking at my calendar right now, I'm going to ask Ollie if she's available. But I would say it's going to be on the... It's going to be a Saturday because we rotate between that. I would say it's going to be the 19th of August. I just have to verify with Ollie, but I'm going to keep you guys posted. The next winner is Sherry Wilson from California. So Sherry, if you want to email me your mailing address at FrenchieStamps@hotmail.com, you're going to get that. And again, with the Hostess code, with an order of $30, going to get you the PDF file of all the measurement, all the detail of tonight. And if your order it's $55 and above, you're going to get that coupon. Well, that's $50, but you would get the coupon to use in August. And also, you're going to get the PDF file for my customer appreciation for this month. So, this offer ends on July 26th, next Wednesday. So, thank you so much. And I'm looking if I get a question there. So if you had question and Ollie missed them and I didn't see them because really I didn't even pay attention there. I was so busy at the desk tonight. Just email me. That would be perfect. Tomorrow night, Facebook, I get a new name for on my Facebook Live. It's Frenchie Create on the Fly because I never know what I'm going to do. So I just go and create on the fly. So that it's Thursday, every Thursday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. So if you're on Facebook, join me live 6 p.m. Mountain Time every Thursday, except if I announce I'm sick or I'm not available. But most of the time, every Thursday, I'm live there. So thank you and have a lovely day. I'm sorry I kept you 2 hours plus, but I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoy it. And you learn from my mistake. That's the best part, right? That you don't make the mistake. You learn from my mistake and you don't make them. So have a lovely night. Ollie, we're going to debrief in a little bit. Thank you so much, Ollie. I couldn't do that without you. So y'all have a good night. Bye-bye for now.